Hi everyone, Amanda here. I wanted to speak a little bit and touch base on what mental health is, what the different types of diagnoses are, as well as some of the myths. When it comes to mental health and health in general, for the majority of us, our answer is to heal ourselves and to listen to ourselves. When we were babies, our mother would nurture us and she knew all the different cries and how to console us, and she would tap us and pat us and shush us and had a specific rhythm that knew what we needed in order to get back in sync. We have the capability to do that for ourselves. For too long, we've been told, oh, you need to go talk to a doctor, you need to do this, you need to do dot, 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 dot. On the other hand, whatever happened to the nurturing mother that we all had when we were younger? Maybe not all of us. However, it's an intrinsic trait that all of us can learn how to nurture. When I say healing, a lot of the times we want to come up with these really complex answers for things like, oh, my biorhythm or my energy or my chemistry is all messed up, or there's something wrong with my brain. There's always like these complex answers. And all in all, it's so simple. And I'll give you the answers to why and how it is so simple. When I say the main thing, exercise, diet, and lifestyle, it's true. It's really true. It's something as simple as being under your nose. And when I say under your nose, I mean breathing. Sometimes it's as simple as breathing, slowing down and listening. What does this machine need right now? So for most of us, myself included, I had this inner child that was screaming and crying and anxiety and anxious and felt alone and lost in this world and confused and just like, I didn't even know anxiety was till about a year ago, which is just insane to think about because I finally knew what it was like not to have anxiety. And I said, whoa, I actually had anxiety. And I had been seeing psychologists for years. But it's something I struggle with, and it's something that a lot of Americans and people who are just very busy and on the run a lot of times experience. Bottom line, it's just a part of our lifestyle here in the United States. So when I went to Switzerland and didn't have a phone, didn't have a car, had no agenda, didn't even need to know what time of day it was because we were on a bell schedule, no anxiety. It was amazing. I come back and there's cars and traffic and scheduling and conferences and calls and people and family and friends, and yeah, it's enjoyable and yeah, it gets me forward in my life, but yeah, there's a lot going on and I'm one person and there's only so much time in the day and I feel like I have to do my best to be successful and I push, 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 push. When do I get to rest? It's a real struggle unless you really provide the time, a substantial amount of time, to say, I don't need these things. Because as soon as we go back out into the car or as soon as we go back out to the store, all of those go, go, go mentalities are going to come back again. And then you have to go back and do quiet time in order to get back into that place of quietness again. Remember, this does not include all the other little stressors and surprises and drama that happens that were completely unpredictable but still show up. And we're never prepared for these. At the end of the day, we need to know our tools in order that we can be prepared for when these stressors do show up. So it takes a heck of a lot of practice, and no, it's not easy. Especially in this world today where we live in this instant gratification world. It's a huge problem. This is why a lot of addictions are coming up and people just aren't happy because guess what? Instant gratification makes you happy for a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe half a day. The next morning you wake up and you're like, wow, I'm just not happy again. Well, now I need to go back and do that substance, or I need to meet with that person, or I need to go fill this void with whatever unhealthy coping skill I have. So I asked the question, what healthy coping skills do you have? And when I say healthy coping skills, there's a plethora. And now we go back to lifestyle, diet, and exercise.